And so growing up, I didn't really have a role model in my life.
And then when he finally passed, I just felt pretty lost.
My children were traumatized as well, and I was looking for help.
So I'd have to go way back to prior to middle school days because I've been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters for quite some time. So for example, when I was a little, I was heavily involved in sports at school, playing soccer and things like that. So that was kind of my main thing, that I wanted somebody that was into sports. Well, they ended up pairing me with a sports anchor from a TV station. My little is also a sports fanatic. He loves sports. I'm trying to provide some of the new experiences that he hasn't had or has had the opportunity to have, and just like I did when I was a little brother. Without United Way, I don't know that Big Brothers Big Sisters would be as heavily supported as they are today.
From my experience, coming to Bridges West was one of the smartest things I ever did. I just felt pretty lost because my brother was my greatest supporter and my best friend. And after that, I know one thing, a medical bill can really send you on the edge. What really helped the most were the social workers who work here, Allison and Michelle. They are the ones who helped me enormously. They helped me get into a very nice apartment here in Sioux City. They helped me with all the steps involved in that. And now I just feel a lot more confident since I have a place of my own that I can call my own. So with United Way's help towards Bridges West, which has been enormous, this is just an enormous asset for Siouxland. And it has been a great asset for me.
I was going through a divorce, and there'd been a lot of trauma involved. My children were traumatized as well. I was looking for help. Now, when I had been married, when we were having difficulties, we had gone to Lutheran Social Services for counseling, and it was no problem to pay the bill. Whatever it was, and there was no problem. And I said, I have a problem. I can't pay the fee anymore. And so she went across the hall to her office and she kind of messed around with a calculator. She came back and she said, this is what you'll pay after our sliding scale. And I looked at the figure and said, I can't pay that every week. She wanted us to come every week. She came back, she said, she had a piece of paper. She said, this is what you will pay after United Way pays for you. I looked at the paper and I said, I can pay that. I can pay that price.
I've told myself, I've always said I'm going to do this, but I actually haven't quite gotten there yet. And I said, this is it. So from that moment on, I jumped ahead and got involved with the organization as a big brother.
I feel that I'm on a much better place and on a much better path now that I've had their help and Bridges West help, and according to United Way's help too.
I look at my children today and the wonderful lives they have, what we learned through that counseling to get us through that ordeal, and it was because of United Way. United Way did everything for us.
Please join us in working together for the health, education, and financial stability of everyone in our community.
Carol, Joan, and David are just a few of the lives you've helped change over the last 100 years.
Thank you for supporting United Way now and for generations to come. Get on the bus with us and make the next 100 years the best that Siouxland has ever seen.